Every job site has its risks, right? We've got rules, engineering controls, and safety checklists, all designed to keep us safe. But what happens when all of that fails? That's what we're digging into today, and it all starts with one single, really critical question. No, seriously, let that sink in for a second. The alarms aren't working, the safety guards are out of the picture. In that one split second, what is the only thing standing between you and an injury that could change your life forever? You see, this whole idea of a last line of defense, it's not just some catchy phrase they put on a poster. It is a real physical thing. So let's pull back the curtain and see exactly what it is. So it's not a rule in a binder. It's not some procedure you have to follow. It's the actual physical gear that separates you from getting seriously hurt. We're talking about personal protective equipment, or as we all know it, PPE. And really getting what that means? Well, that's step one. Okay, so we've established it's our final safety net. But what is PPE, really? What counts? Let's break it down and get a clear definition. At its core, it's pretty simple. It's anything you wear to lessen your exposure to a hazard on the job. And the whole point here isn't just to check a box and follow a rule. It's about actively preventing those really bad injuries. You know, the ones that can stick with you forever. Yeah, we see this stuff all the time, right? Hard hats, gloves, safety shoes, goggles. It's easy to just think of it as part of the uniform. But that's the wrong way to look at it. These aren't just accessories. They are highly engineered tools. That helmet, it's designed to save your brain from a critical impact. Those goggles, they're saving your eyesight. Every single piece is a specialized, life-saving device. But you know, talking about it is one thing. To really, really get it, we need to look at what happens when this gear is used and when it's not. So let's walk through a couple of scenarios where PPE is literally the only thing that decides if it's a close call or a total disaster. Okay, picture this. You're working up high. A sudden gust of wind knocks you off balance, or you just misstep. It happens. Now, if you're wearing a full-body harness, your heart's going to be pounding for sure, but you'll be safe. You'll survive. Now, take away that harness. That exact same moment becomes a fatal fall. The only thing that changed was the gear. Or how about this one? You're working with some nasty chemicals. A hose bursts, something splashes. If you've got your goggles or face shield on, it's a mess, you gotta clean up, and maybe you have a crazy story to tell, but you walk away. Without them, that exact same splash could mean you never see again. Permanent damage, all because of a simple piece of plastic. So if the stakes are this high, life and death, permanent injury, and the solutions are often so simple, why do accidents still happen? It's usually not because the gear isn't there, it's because a really simple golden rule of safety gets forgotten. And this is so important to get. Most of these terrible accidents, they don't happen because people don't know the rules. They happen because of complacency. It's that one time you think, this will just take a second, I don't need to gear up. That is the moment everything can go wrong. And that's why there's only one way to fight this. It has to be an absolute, non-negotiable rule. A simple, powerful idea. No PPE means no work. Full stop. It takes that maybe this one-time thinking completely off the table. Because your safety, it's just not up for debate. At the end of the day, you can have all the best rules in the world, the fanciest gear money can buy, but it's all useless if it just sits in the truck. And that's where the most important piece of the puzzle comes in. And that piece is you. Look, this is really the bottom line. Your company gives you the equipment. Your boss might remind you of the rules, but only you can actually make the choice every single time to put it on and use it right. Taking that ownership, making that decision for yourself, that is the true last line of defense. So, next time you're on the job and you think about cutting a corner, just for a second, ask yourself this question. Is saving a minute or two really worth a lifetime of regret? Think about it. For you and for everyone who cares about you. Make the smart choice. Stay safe out there.